welcome to our YouTube channel. My name's Jessica, the owner of Lucent Glass, your go-to spot for all things art glass. In today's video, I'm going to show you my process on how I sandblast champagne flutes. I've had several orders for wedding gifts to sandblast the date of the wedding into the champagne flute. If you love stained glass tutorials, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, let's get started. This is the date that the client wants on the cups. So I'm in my Adobe Illustrator program. I typed in my font the way I want to see it on the cups with the font that the client had chosen. And I'll go File, Export. I'm using the free version of Silhouette, and it's something downloadable off of their website. And I have my image dropped on to the cut area. All of these gridded lines here are showing that the vinyl cutter will track along these grid marks. Select the trace area. I'm going to do a solid fill and I will trace the image. Now I will remove the JPEG file. We wanted the text to be 1.5 inches approximately, and we're doing 2 cups, so I will print a second one. Now that my file is ready, I will send it to the vinyl cutter. I will load my vinyl into my Silhouette machine. And I will send my pattern. So I actually had to try it a bunch of times because the vinyl kept ripping in the small points of the letters, especially on the 6. But I think I got 2 useful vinyl cuts here, so I will attach those to the cup now. You're going to want some contact paper, which is just a clear, sticky back paper. And I will cut this out. And I'll peel off the clear adhesive tape and I'll place it over top of the vinyl I'd like to keep. I'll press it down well so that it catches all of the vinyl. So I have my 2 cutouts and I will start to put them onto the cups. Before the client brought in the champagne flutes to me, I asked them to please tape the numbers to the cup where they wanted the numbers to sit. And then I have filled up the cup with some water to the baseline of the taped numbers. The water also helps ensure that the vinyl is put on the cup level. Now that my table is level, I'm going to start to work on the flutes. I'll pour the water from the sample cup into the cup that I'm going to sandblast. And then I'll take my vinyl piece and I'll peel off the sticker on the back of the vinyl. I will then place the sticker onto the cup, using water as a guide. I'll press down to ensure everything will peel off the clear contact paper. So there's our lettering. A couple of the spots are really thin, so I think I'll go in with an X-Acto knife and just try to cut back a bit more vinyl to expose the glass. I have one of the cups in a bag. I'm going to trace the shape of the vinyl accurately as I can. And I will cut out the window with an X-Acto knife. And I'll need some masking tape. Put my cup back into the bag. Match up the window to the vinyl. I will overlap a little bit of tape just past the window onto the vinyl. All the way around. So only the numbers are exposed. Really make sure you tape it down well. If any media gets into the bag, it can etch your glass. And then I'll repeat the same thing for the other cup. So this is our compressor, which supplies air to our sandblasting cabinet. It's a 60-gallon compressor. And then next I will show you our cabinet. Here's our sandblasting cabinet. We'll open up the cabinet and put the cups in. This is what the inside of the cabinet looks like. This is the blasting gun, and then my hands go into the gloves here to hold whatever I'm blasting. Turn on the pressure valve. And we're operating around 55 psi approximately. I'll put my hands into the gloves, pick up my first cup, and I'll start to blast the cup. If I pull the trigger, the media starts to come out of the nozzle. We have sandblasted the cups. Let's take it out of the bag to see how they turned out. So it looks like we did not etch any of the cup, which is good news. We'll peel off the vinyl. If you're having a really hard time getting the vinyl off, same. But you can also use a little bit of heat, maybe like a hair dryer, and that will help soften the glue on the vinyl as well. Great. That came out really beautifully. And I would say those look great. I'm really excited to get these back to them. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to sandblast a wedding date into a champagne flute. And I also hope that it answered any questions you might have on the process. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you never miss a new tutorial from Lucent Glass. If you have comments or ideas for future tutorials, please leave them in the comments because we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and happy creating.